meteorologist Brian Hale joining us now to talk all about those records met.
Yeah, we hit 100 again today.
Very
we had
hot.
record ties for Harlingen and Brownsville yesterday. So here we go. We just keep on keeping on. 78 overnight tonight, clear skies, 80 to 82 degrees tomorrow morning, followed by 95 by noon, 101 by afternoon, 97 back down to 6 o'clock. Now, what you really need to take away from this graphic is southeast winds and sunshine. Yep, working together. Yeah, that familiar term a lot of folks around here know, La Canicula. That is basically us being locked into a very hot weather pattern for several weeks. We've already been in it for a while, but it continues to rage on. Now, there will be little breaks, little periods of rain now and again, and some temperatures backing off now and again. But for the most part, it's just a very stubborn weather predicament that manages to just stick itself right over our part of the country, as well as northern Mexico, delivering hot times in the old town. All right, maybe your town is Mercedes, and 97 at noon will pretty much be it. 102 by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, feeling more like 114. Relief can be found on South Padre Island with a surf temperature of 77, not bad. Temperatures leading onto the island of still the 90s, and we're looking at surf height about 2 to 3 feet and choppy on the bay if you're on the other side. The heat index, it's not just the temperature, it's the humidity, because those two combined make it feel like 110 to 114 day after day after day into the upcoming weekend. It just does not back off. So be sure the pets have lots of shade and clean water, and if you're going to walk the dog, avoid the pavement, especially in the afternoon. It gets over 140 degrees. The weekend outlook has 99 apiece for Saturday and Sunday, and the heat index 111. So if you're going to be working outside this weekend or doing anything even the least bit strenuous, be sure to take frequent breaks and drink your waters. The tropical forecast is unremarkable, except for the dust coming out of Africa, off Africa. And that big plume of dust is going to be making its way our way. Here's us over here, and watch the clock tick by through the middle of this week into the end of the week and the weekend. And you can see it's getting closer and closer, and then it finally pounces on us for the early part of next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Next week, this plume of dust will make its way our way, and it will be bad. Expect to have the gray, hazy skies and the respiratory issues that come with it. Always the coughing, the wheezing, the watery eyes, and I suffer from it terrible, especially with headaches. But it does contribute to beautiful sunrises and sunsets. But it also contributes to less hurricane activity. Now, we already have El Nino in place, generating that wind shear that comes across from Central America, from the Pacific. That helps to kill hurricanes, as does the African dust. So even though we have pretty warm sea surface temperatures, we're not expecting any significant hurricane development in the next few days, that's for sure. Now, don't worry about it. I mean, if you really are rooting for a big hurricane, well, we're still in the early part of the season. We don't really ramp things up till the first week of August into the middle of September. So we've got a ways to go before we really get into the mix. 7-day forecast runs you through the rest of the week with just sun after sun after sun, temperatures near 100 easy, and then your heat index in excess of 110, followed by that dust coming on in early next week. That's going to make a big difference, and not a good one as it pushes on through toward the valley next week.
Well, we'll be pushing on through with lots of water.
Yeah, make sure you're taking those breaks, because it can get away from you fast.
Yes, electrolytes are key. All right, well, don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back with more after this quick break.